Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lost Mine of Phandelver. This is episode 12. You believe it's been 12 fucking episodes already?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, right now we are down a person. Hopefully he comes in and didn't think this was at 6:30. Whatever. I guess we'll find out. We haven't heard from him since in a couple weeks, so hopefully he's still alright and will be with us. But how is everyone doing tonight?
I'm excited to learn the truth.
I've got anxiety about what's gonna happen.
I'm excited and intrigued.
I'm nervous.
Probably should be.
Okay, so Corin, you stick with me, and then Sahar will stay with Red, and everything will be right as rain. Sounds good to me.
That's gonna work.
Would anyone like to give a recap of what happened?
Alright then. Well, alright. Thank God I went ahead and wrote down the stuff. So, I guess I'll do it.
I believe we started last time with Gregory opening up a spider cocoon,
A human-shaped cocoon.
and we discovered that it was Sahar's brother who had turned into some sort of undead monster that yeeted Gregory over the wall. And then we killed him. And then Sahar had a nice little chat with her brother's spirit. And he had said that the black spider had done this to him. And that she needs to get revenge. And then she got some cool magic items from it. And then there was a whole funeral pyre thing. And I think after that we found some cultists who we were just gonna let be, but at the very end of the last session, they kidnapped Mila.
Dun dun dun.
I feel like there's so much plot holes in there, but okay. I'm just gonna be here.
I mean, if there's anything that you can add it.
Hooray! Yeah.
And I've just realized that not a lot happened last time, but what did happen was really intense.
It really was.
Alright, so I believe we will start over with Mila, who has been captured by the cultists. That's fine. So, Mila, as these guys tied you up and shoved you into the corner, they begin searching you for whatever items that you may have on you. Anything,
Can I bite
anything
one?
of interest. I mean, you can try, but it won't really do anything.
I won't.
The first thing we remove is the obvious weapons,
Oh, good.
like your
That's
rapier,
gonna take a while.
your bow, And then this one, like right here,
I
you
can't
can't
nothing.
see him. Okay. Just for the sake of this, I'll open it for you just to see. Like this one right here, like to that one, attempts to reach for your dagger, and when he pulls it out,
Which dagger? The beak blade or my regular dagger?
beak blade, but after he grabs it, I put the wrong number down. He is almost like thrown backwards, but like you see a streak of blood go down his face, coming out of his nose and his eyes a little bit as he picked this thing up. But it seems that he has quite a hardy mind and has managed to resist most of the effect of taking this thing off of you. He then goes over to the corner and just sits down. He puts the dagger on the table.
I'm
You-
assuming that table is in the middle of the room.
Yes. You can still use your abilities and stuff. If the dagger is away from you for 24 hours, the attunement breaks. That's like
Okay.
with any attuned item. He actually puts it in the coffer that's on the table, and the other one next to you takes off that necklace that you got.
Okay, I'm gonna sound extremely dumb here. What the hell is a coffer?
It's like a small chest thing,
Thank you.
It's like what medieval people keep their money in.
pretty much.
Oh, but the one is Snow White's heart in? From Snow White? Never.
Have you played Skyrim?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well, that other one, the other one took the necklace from you.
Okay.
And this one comes in and starts rustling through your pockets, and Ben quickly scurries out. Make a dexterity check for Ben.
Oh shit. Alright, hang on a second.
Or you can just roll a d20. I think his dex is +1, or it's 0. Okay. Has Ben's used that a thing he got when he put the coin in for the luck shrine?
No,
I didn't think so.
not yet. The only time I used it was to break into that lock that I just picked a lock.
So this cultist like puts his hands around Ben, like just cups it, and then Ben miraculously scurries out and leaves the building.
Run, Ben, run!
After biting this cultist in the finger.
Good.
He just goes, ah, fuck. It's like sucks his finger.
I
They,
will just give a smirk of defiance watching the rat leave, just glaring up at him. I'm not happy.
okay, that cult. After doing that, and seeing that cultist is going to smack you for 6 slashing damage.
How does a slap get a slash?
Oh, with his scimitar, he just kind of whacks you in the face.
Can I spit the blood on his face then?
Sure, but it doesn't really do anything.
It gives me some satisfaction.
Let's see, anything else interesting on you?
I think the rest of my stuff's in the party loop, but let me just check my inventory. I got a spy coin. I got a ton of shit. I got. You're looking for weapons only?
Whatever you might have of value. He takes the gem out of the whatever
Okay.
pocket that was in. Whatever Ben had in his pouch is taken.
Probably the gold necklace, emerald,
Oh yeah,
the amulet of proof against.
that was one of the first things he took.
Oh, okay. Healing potion?
Yes. Pretty much anything of value you have, they've stripped you of. Well, these will make some fine offerings.
And who's the one who's doing all this again? Can you highlight the fucker?
Well, the one that just took the rest of your stuff was this one. The one that you spit on.
Okay.
Yeah, and Ben somehow got away.
I'm okay with this. There's no way for me to mark that character myself so I'll remember, is there?
Not really, no. They all look the same.
Okay. Okay. What type of bindings do they have on me again?
They pretty much have you tied up with ropes. Your hands are bound, your legs are bound. In the status condition, you're considered incapacitated at the moment.
So it's just regular rope, not leathers?
Right.
Fair enough.
So the Favrik, the leader of the leader of them, kind of just leans down, puts his hand on your chin, tries to look at you a little bit. Ah, yes, she will make a fine offering to our lord. We had planned on giving her after the fact, but acts of defiance are not allowed.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry.
We'll use that opportunity to cut back to the rest of the group. What are y'all doing?
I believe Sahar had just finished voicing her concern about Mila going to see the cultists.
That was the last thing we were doing.
Yeah, we were discussing Mila, and then we were gonna head over there, right?
I don't think that was part of the plan.
You sure?
I don't know. We didn't really take that far yet.
Oh, it's because all I remember was that we were talking about her
Yeah, all we did, we just talked.
her
like,
opinion about the
concern.
dragon.
Right. I'm sure she'll be
But-
fine.
But Zahar did say that she went to go see the cultists.
Talked the way of it once. I'm sure she'll.
I mean, Sahara is Sahara completely sure that's where she went? Because Mila did not tell anyone.
Right.
Well,
Oh,
Sahar,
followed
Sahar
and
watched
watched
her head towards the place where the cultists were.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you followed her so she wouldn't be alone, and then you came back when you saw that she was going that way.
Well, when she started talking with them.
Yeah.
After a little bit of discussing, Korin and Sahar, both of you hear a little bit of scratching at the door.
Sahar
Like-
would slowly draw one of her long swords and then look at the rest of the group.
Like vigorous scratching.
She will head towards the door and then look back towards the rest of the group with her hand on the handle, almost asking if, like, are you ready for me to open this door?
I nod.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sahar will throw the door open and point her longsword at chest height.
You're pointing your sword at nothing.
Ben falls face first into the ground.
You look around, then you look down. You see Ben like just circling really fast and almost like trying to point you that way.
What is it, Ben? Did Mila fall down a well?
Yes. Sorry.
Sahar will sheath her sword and bend down to Ben and say, what is it, Ben? What's the matter?
Is Sahar wearing her cloak still?
No.
No.
It got burned with her brother's body.
Right. Do you have loose clothing?
She's got like a tunic. And
I feel like Ben would try to grab someone's clothing and kind of pull as much as he can.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He might try to pull him out of the building.
Say either that or he would try to bite someone's nose and then run off, hoping they would chase him.
Sahar will stand back up and look to the rest of the group and say, I think we should follow him.
You know, we could just ask a druid right here to just ask what's he saying.
Oh yeah, can you speak to him?
I could too.
Oh, you can?
It takes 10 minutes, but yeah.
Ben will run up your shirt and start smacking you as hard as he can with his little paw across your face.
I don't acknowledge it.
Ah!
And then he starts running back towards me.
I don't think we have time to ask him. I think we should just follow.
You could literally just say it.
Sahar just kind of shrugs her shoulders and follows Ben out the door.
Karn sighs and follows.
Yeah, I guess. Let's go.
I think Ben would stop right as they're getting close to where the cultist was and see if they had their weapons on them, being the party-wise, not the cultists themselves.
Which path would Ben lead us?
Oh, sorry, let me zoom out here for a second. That's not the zoom. God, I hate using the computer. Wait, I gotta find y'all. Where'd you go? Crap. Where? Okay, I see Gregor. Oh, there you guys are.
Does that help? Or to
Yeah.
make it worse?
Nope, it helped. Thank you. Come on. I'm trying to get Ben's token on here. I'm trying to drag it like you told me to last time. It's not dragging. It's just highlighting it, all the shit. Ah!
There.
Look at all. Thank you. I appreciate it. I want my computer back. Alright, cool. Oh, crap. Now I'm saying turn order. Shit.
Don't worry about it yet. Actually, for this, I will turn it on. For the sake of this, for the sake of moving.
And things happening while we get there.
Potentially. So, go
Why
ahead
can't I
and roll
move
initiative.
Ben? It won't let me move Ben whatsoever.
It's because the DM placed his token.
Shouldn't matter.
Oh, I don't know.
Can I move my token?
Can you?
Yep, I can move my token. I did zoom. He's not that tiny.
Here, try that now.
There we go. Okay, good. Sorry. Do you want me to... I don't roll at all, right? 'Cause I'm not there.
You can roll initiative, but it's not going to do anything your turn. Okay, well, for the sake of this, we're going to assume that Ben is leading. So let me...
I like how we have initiatives of 7.13, 7.14, and 7.16.
Ben can dash up to 40 feet.
How fast can Sahar go?
Sahar's regular movement is 30, but if she dashes, it's 60.
Okay, I think
God
Ben
damn
would
it.
do in this point. I think he would like climb up Sahara real fast and like kind of pull her hair in the direction he wants to go, since she's faster than him. Kind of like Ratatouille style.
That's what I thought when you said it.
Exactly.
Alright, I just need you to let me know which way he's pointing. And if I remember correctly, the shrubbery is rough terrain.
Yeah.
You must bring us our shrubbery!
Oh, such a good film. They have it on Netflix right now.
I know, I watched it a while ago with my husband.
Okay, so all of you do your movements for this round.
You have the idea
Alright.
which way I'm going, Sahara, right?
Beeline?
Yeah. Because I think you only have to pass through shrubbery once, I think, that way.
Okay.
So going through that 5, 10, 15, 20. Basically, you'd get to here on your first run, Sahar.
Here, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
I see this little mouse in armor sitting on top of her hair, just pulling her just onward. Or I guess squeakers, I guess.
And she, like, squints a little every time he pulls her hair, like, especially hard. She's like,
I'm hearing like the racetrack theme in my head. That dun, 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 dun. Oh, Lord. Sorry.
All right, that movement is done.
It's probably no concern. But what did the
cultist is doing
cultists
anything.
do? What did they do when they saw all those teeth I had on me? I'm just curious.
Not much. I mean, you do have magic items and shit on you, so it's not that odd that you might have animal parts.
I had a jar full of like ogre's teeth and goblins and spider mandibles. Just random jar of teeth.
cultists are a little weird like that, so they wouldn't think it was weird.
You have one mandible, by the way.
Do I have one or two?
You messed up the other one.
Thought we killed like 3 spiders though.
You killed
Nope, I only have one. That's right.
So what happens now?
Now, hold on, Mila. 2 of them, Favrik and another one, I'm going to attempt to knock you out.
Ah! Can I try to headbutt them in the process?
No. What's your AC?
14.
Okay, so only one of them manages to actually do anything to you.
You say that like a bad thing.
It is. Because they have advantage to hit you, and they can't fucking hit you.
That's a good thing, sir. Very good thing.
You take 4 more damage. Now you may move again.
Hang on. Oh, actually.
What?
Sorry.
And technically, I can move more if I use my action surge, but I'd rather save it.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Did you use it since? Oh, I guess you would have had rested anyway. I don't think you use it against the freaking zombies.
No, I didn't.
Would going between two shrubberies count as rough terrain?
I think they're trees.
Those ones are more trees, yeah. That's not
Like going
like
between-
shrubs or anything.
Okay, so that's just normal.
More or less, yeah. Basically, like these areas here are like thick brush. You probably have a few
Okay.
more squares, Red.
Does it take extra movement to get out of the bush?
Not really. I mean, you were kind of in a tree, so...
Then it'd be right there then.
Alright, Mila, this time 3 of them are going to attempt to hit you.
It's nice knowing y'all.
They're just knocking you out, you know.
So
They
it'd take
do
about 2 more
they
turns.
do deal enough damage to knock you out.
Shit.
Never mind.
You are stabilized. You are not dying.
That's one.
Just unconscious.
So does that mean I'm at 0 now? Health?
Yes. I put you at 0.
Thank you. Well, not thank you for knocking me out, but for changing it.
And you'll wake up in 4 hours if nothing happens.
Alright.
And you guys continue your movement if you wish. By the way, that entrance is still freaking open.
Yeah.
So Ben would probably stop her like right back here so that no one's seen her.
Let's be fair. She's sprinting here. Odds are they hear her.
Fair enough. I get to see this like rat like frantically squeaking, pulling back on her hair, trying to stop her from running. Like trying to slam on the brakes.
She wouldn't stop.
Sahar, you do see a toe, like right here, with someone trying to hide and failing miserably.
Where?
Right there.
I'm not seeing the ping.
I don't either.
I was on the wrong layer, that's why.
Okay. If she sees that, she would go ahead and draw her swords. Just to be ready.
Okay. I'm going to do this for simplicity's sake. I should hide the others, actually.
Yeah, there's a... I don't know if they have the window open or not, but there is a window right there. That they would be able to see us coming.
Indeed. Okay, let's see.
Well, shit.
All right, Red. We are officially starting combat now.
Okay. Since I don't see that guy, right? Because I'm too far away. I'm just gonna keep.
Let's see. Your passive perception is 9.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You still see him. He rolled a fucking
Oh.
8.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Damn.
But I kind of feel bad for you that you have a passive.
He does have 3/4
Yeah.
cover though, so if you tried to throw something at him, you'd probably
Hello?
miss. Hello?
Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna do what I was planning to do. I'm just gonna keep running over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my action to dash.
Sorry, my Discord turned off randomly. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
I was wondering why I got so quiet. I'm like, what's going on? Everybody's quiet. So, real quick, what happened to the guys that were surrounding me?
He hit them.
You don't
Okay.
know.
Making sure. Alright. Good.
Alright. This window is still there, so or it's still barred, so you can't see through it.
Okay, that's right, because the only window that got opened was the one I smashed open up here.
Yeah. Gregory's gonna hold a firebolt in case anyone comes out.
What would Ben do?
Okay.
If-
Mila, you are unconscious. Corin, it's your turn.
Oh joy. Seeing that cultist very poorly try to hide, I'm probably just kind of go ahead and just get in range. I'm gonna just visage mockery him anyway.
Okay. What do you say?
I'd probably say something like, "Your hiding is poor. Come out, coward."
Natural 1.
That is impressive.
Yes, it is. Go ahead and roll your d4.
Or 2 damage.
I'm gonna laugh if that was the same cultist that missed hitting the prone half-elf.
It's not.
Damn.
Okay.
There's no way to know anything.
There's
It-
always
it's
that
the-
one person in the group that's just not.
The one that
Very
missed
good
was
at
the
what
one
they
that
do.
got bit by Ben.
Okay.
I end my turn.
Sahar, it's your turn.
Would it be a free action to take Ben off of my head and put him down on the ground?
Yeah.
Counts
Then
fast.
she will do that because she doesn't want to be fighting with Ben on top of her head.
All right.
I just feel like Ben would be at the window where he last saw her, like trying to look in the window. I feel like that's where Ben would be. Like sitting on the windowsill.
Did I see any other cultists as I passed by the opening?
Well, the first thing that happens is one attempts to strike you from inside as you pass by because he held his action to attack. And with a 22, he does hit
Ooh.
for 4 damage.
Aha!
I'm pretty sure I saw that and just tell him.
And this other one is going to attempt to hit you at disadvantage because he sucks at stealth. At 18.
That still hits.
It still hits.
What the heck?
You take 7 damage as his scimitar comes down. I am not bad at sneaking. And he manages to connect. All right, what do you do?
I'm gonna do a good old smacky smack.
You don't even need a smacky smack. You just behead him.
Nice. And I think I had 5 feet of movement left after that. So I'm just gonna come back here and hit the other one with my bonus action.
Disadvantage because of the angle is kind of weird. I'll give you a shot, but disadvantage.
I thought there was a giant hole in the wall.
It's still a little awkward since there is still part wall there.
Okay. That's fair.
These guys aren't hard to hit. You'll probably hit. Oh, you just barely missed.
Oh, they're
Whoa.
not hard to hit.
They aren't. They have AC 12.
Poor Abu.
And your turn.
I should probably change that since this isn't a scimitar anymore.
Well, it's kind of in whatever style your family had stuff in, right?
True. Plus, I like Abu. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Red, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna rage and run in there.
Okay.
That's all I see, right? I'm gonna keep moving.
Yeah, that's all you currently see.
Move right there, and
With their held actions, they will attempt to hit you.
all right.
14 and a 22 to hit.
22 hits. 14
You take 5 damage, reduced to 2 because you're raging. And you may continue with your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the. Who's the one that hit me?
That would have been the one right here.
That one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at that one.
Okay.
Nope.
Man,
7.
you have bad luck with those rolls, man.
Yep. That's my turn.
Okay, Gregory cannot do anything right now. He's gonna firebolt the door up here. No. That's not enough to do actual damage to it. Dang it.
Then
All
we'll
right.
just paw at the window.
Cultist's turn. The leader will grab Mila, put his blade to her throat. Said, "Stop!" or she gets it.
In some ways, I feel like Ben in the Fury would run in and try to bite the leader. I just feel like he would do that. At the same time, I don't want him dying.
So he currently grabbed Mila and stepped back one bit. And if you any hostile action will cause him to hit Mila. Everyone does hear this. Corin, what do you do?
Do I hear Gregory with his firebolt from earlier?
Well, yeah, then you heard a dang it.
I probably just cited that nonsense right there. And Corin just slowly steps inside with his hands up. It's like, alright, alright. Let's see if we can talk this out now. And I'm just gonna action.
You gonna hold action?
Actually, I'll just try to talk to him. Just try to persuade him.
Okay, she's gonna try to talk to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Sahar?
Yes. Sahar would kind of slowly raise her hands, like raise her hands up with her swords in them, and kind of, in a kind of like, don't worry, I'm not attacking anybody right now kind of stance. And we'll just stand there and look to the charismatic one, aka Corin, to see what's gonna happen. That's all she's gonna do.
Red.
She's not good at talking, she's good at fighting.
What do you do in your bloodthirsty rage?
Damn, you made this hard now. uh, yeah, I'm gonna end my rage.
Okay.
Basically you see Red like struggle a little bit, like he wants to attack like really badly, but he sees that guy holding Mila with a dagger to her throat, and he tries to control himself.
The leader goes, yes, very good. Now, what shall we do with you lot?
How about let our friend go?
I don't think so.
Is there any cracks in that window where Ben is at on the outside?
No, that door, that window is it's barred and sealed.
Can Ben scurry up the wall stealthy like so no one can see him on top to crawl inside the building?
Spider-Ben, Spider-Ben.
Well, rats do crawl up walls and things like that too, especially if it's like half blown apart.
Except everything blown apart is by the door.
What was the roof?
It's basically that area, like right there, though. Just right here.
Can Ben get inside but stay up high without anyone seeing him?
He can certainly try, or she can certainly try,
Sure.
with a stealth check, which would be dexterity. You need to beat a 10.
Oh. Since they're distracted by the group, does he get advantage since they're not paying attention to something up high?
No.
Well, I guess I see him then. Or does he fall off into, like, somebody?
One of them will attempt to grab the rat. Roll another dexterity check for Ben. You need to beat a 10.
What's with the tens?
Because that's what he freaking rolled for a grapple check.
Oh!
So this one right here grabs Ben.
Going face palms at this point.
Is this the same one that Ben bit earlier?
No.
Damn,
Actually,
I see. Is it?
no, it's not. This is a different one.
Damn. I say he bites him again. No, okay, he won't do nothing then. And the head is as big as Ben.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, that amuses me.
He started grabbing it and basically holding Ben up by the tail. Well, someone's been called Carl, and his friend is back. And so he just shakes Ben a little bit.
Ben will squeak angrily because that's not the name he was given.
Squeak! Squeak!
But Ben, even though the guy's talking about someone else.
Oh. He will retract his squeaks then.
Well,
I mean, you'd still be pretty angry about being shaken.
I feel like he would be squirming a lot being held by the tail because I can't imagine that being comfortable. Like, I feel like he would try to get away, like biting or whatever he can to do, just like what animals do.
okay, everyone. What are you doing? How will you get out of this predicament? They have taken 2 hostages.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ben is more important. Don't worry about me. Save the rat.
Sahar is just kind of looking anxiously between Corin and the cultists.
Alright. Fine. So, what do you guys want?
What we want? Anything valuable you have. Perhaps that
Gorgeous.
ring on your finger.
Go and just questions. Is it like, is that it?
Well, it's a start.
I mean, like, really? Like, that's it? Like, nothing else?
Well, he looks at the ring on your finger, the swords in Sahar's hands. He's not really sure what to make of Red because it just looks like a regular battle axe or a great axe.
I mean, I have this, and I put on the table.
What'd you put on the table?
I put on the table. One second. Where is it? A jade frog with.
Sahar slowly sheathes her sword and cautiously pulls out her old chainmail and puts it on the table. All while keeping an eye very carefully on all of the cultists.
God.
She will think a bit to herself and then look between everybody. Wonder to herself where Gregory is. And then say, the things that we have on us now is nothing compared to what you could have.
Perhaps,
Go,
however.
Go!
The rest of you will make fine sacrifices. Or rather, offerings.
I just whispered to Red, I told you.
You don't want us. We're all skinny and stringy and bony.
As she's saying this, can Ben pretend to play dead in the guy's hands?
Well, it'd be kind of hard for that, don't you think?
What, to play dead?
Considering that it was very lively a bit ago, and these are people and not animals.
Ben was still doing, not thinking. It's a rat. I mean, just
Ben
do
tries, and nothing comes of it.
That Corin then speaks up and is like, I have an idea. I don't know if you heard of me, but my name's Corin. Anyone? No?
Sahar speaks up and goes, he's a masterful bard.
Quite the entertainer, in fact.
Known throughout the Sword Coast.
Come, come, would you like to see an act? Perhaps I could entertain your precious green dragon.
Well, let's see it then. Roll a performance check. Okay, let's do something here. Go ahead and give him that.
Are they getting distracted by my act?
I'm gonna find out. What's your spell save DC?
Oh god!
I'm gonna do it myself.
Because I'm going to give them a charisma save to
It's
see
13.
if they start clapping. If they fail, they will start clapping. Ben will be free.
And so will Mila?
Well, Mila's tied up, but the guy will not have the sword to her throat. They rolled okay, he rolls a 15. Second guy, the one that's not holding anything, starts clapping. The guy holding Ben drops Ben, who quickly scurries out. Because he starts clapping as well.
You could have get mad to me too, but it's fine. Well, what do you think?
Actually, yeah, he will go to you.
I feel like Ben would not think about it and just enjoy the music, like forgetting what's going on.
Probably.
Well, to be fair, he was just held up. She was just held up by the tail, so.
By a pet Ben.
Very nice. It seems even my own, and he almost glares at them, seem to be transfixed by it.
I did play quite a masterful art earlier. I'm sure you all heard it.
And Sahar will say, and just think, he's just playing for you. Imagine how great it would be playing for your wonderful dragon.
I guess roll a persuasion check. Corin.
Okay.
Perhaps. A jester, perhaps. Yes, indeed. You actually, you hear some scurrying outside, and Gregory's trying to run around the building while being chased by the other two cultists. Because they tried to sneak up on him and capture him, but they failed their stealth. So Gregory's currently running around the building with cultists chasing him.
I feel like I'm watching a cartoon all of a sudden.
Anyway, it is time that we presented ourselves. You two, would you kindly, and these two will go up and start picking up the stuff off the tables? Some of the stuff. It is time. Follow. And he starts carrying Mila out.
I'm watching him for any openings possible.
Sahar will as well.
If he's carrying me, does that mean he has me in both of his arms?
Yes.
So he can't be holding a sword to me anymore, because both his arms are holding me.
I can say he has you over his back, like on one hand.
No, don't say that. I can escape the other way.
He had a plan
Alright.
without escape, but yeah.
Huh?
I mean, if he was holding it with two hands, then my God, we would have just jumped him.
Like I said, bridal carry it, just like, jump now.
But he will attempt to leave the building. Do you do anything?
Quick DM question. It's gotta be hard to carry your body and hold a sword at the same time, yeah?
Perhaps a little bit, but
I'm waiting for Gregory to run around the corner and just slam into him.
man, that'd be so fun. I didn't think of it though.
Here's the weird question: is the weapon more like at the side, his side, or?
I will say this: if he attempted to hit Mila in its current state, at a disadvantage, but since she's incapacitated, it'd be just be a regular roll. But if he hits, that's 2 death saves.
Shit.
What do you do? Mila's unconscious.
Wait, sorry, quick question. You said if we attempted to hit him, he would attack me, yeah?
Yes.
Can anyone grab my ankle and yank me backwards? He doesn't have a good grip on me? Because if I'm slung over his shoulder, it doesn't mean he has a really good grasp on me. And I'm assuming if he's right-handed, he has his sword in his right hand, so his weaker arm is holding me.
Even,
Oh.
but let me say this: if that is attempted, he will still swing at you.
They said only if we attacked him.
I'm so scared.
You know what? Fuck it. Try it, guys. Get me out of there. Just try it.
I mean, there
Is
are.
he
There
walking backwards, or is he giving us his back?
Nope, he gave you his back.
So here's Red Sahara.
Corn, heal what's like?
Inspire
Sahar
someone.
is gonna
Inspire.
try and grab Mila from behind while simultaneously kicking the cultist in the back to push him over.
Shit. I would have said slashed him in his sword wrist to see if he drops a sword that way.
Okay, Sahar.
Sahar's just trying to
Make
get melee away
an
right
athletics check.
now. Okay. Oh. Don't fuck me. No! Roll 20.
Well, he does lose his grip of her. He attempts to hit her. He rolls a fucking 8 to hit.
Oh my god!
Woo!
Oh my god.
Well, now battle is back on.
Battle is back on. Roll initiative. And you
Am I
better...
pulled back in the building now, so she pulled me backwards, or am I still right by his side?
You're on the ground.
So I'm not inside the building.
Because that was only a 10. He lost his grip of you. That's all that happened.
Fair enough. I am okay with this.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
For now.
I'm gonna give Favrik and the cultists their own initiative. Different initiative.
There's gonna be 7 initiatives.
I think he means cultist leader and then the rest of them.
See, that's a lot
Yeah.
of people.
And he rolled a natural 20 on his initiative.
No!
I was really listening about to say, hey, you trust me? Here's a sleep spell.
Actually, you having a turn does make sense here, so... Okay. He's going to attempt to hit you with advantage, because you are on the ground. You fail 2 death saves, Mila, and you are dying. If you fail 1 more death save, you are dead.
Uh-oh.
I'm not putting you on the turn order.
So if I'm unconscious, I can't roll for a save or anything like that, yeah?
You can't... I'm not putting you on the turn order for this.
Okay.
Putting you at initiative count 1, pretty much.
And if someone
I'm
gives me
so scared.
and if someone gives me a healing potion, I'm back alive and no death saves marked?
And, yeah, and they reset.
Okay, so I just need a healing potion and we're all set. Okay. Why is he running away?
Because he just freaking slashed you, and he knows if he stays, he's fucking dead.
Okay.
Red, it's your
Is
turn.
he?
Okay.
The other 2 cultists are currently trying to go through that door. Alright, and actually kind of stunned, like, oh shit. But they're carrying some stuff. What do you do?
Yeah. I think since I don't know the other guys are outside, I'm just gonna go for these guys. Since
Okay.
I see Sahar next to Mila.
Alright, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Booming Blade. to this guy
Oh!
in front of me.
Alright.
So. And I missed.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ, man. You go to swing, and your axe phases out for a second. It returns back into a hilt. It's just kind of weird. Then it phases back into its thing. That end your turn?
Yeah.
Sahara, it's your turn.
Sahara will turn to Red and be like, "You got those guys?"
I just give a thumbs up, even though I'm kind of nervous. I don't.
Okay, Sahara would step over Mila. Check something real quick. And I do not have a potion to give her, so I'm just gonna look
Is there
around.
any in our party loot?
That it would be inaccessible because you did not distribute it.
Okay.
Does Mila have one on her, or would I have to spend time looking for
She did.
I did, but they took it. So,
We would all know that Gregory has them. Like 2.
To be honest, Sahar does not see the cultists that are over here.
You did see them. You saw them chasing Gregory. So it's
I
possible
did.
that it's still there. So,
But
but you did see
all
the leader go the other way.
All she saw was the leader go the other way, so practically she would run after the leader.
Okay.
Oh, so close. Okay. She will draw her crossbow and shoot him.
Okay.
God damn it!
Hello.
Hey, you're here.
It's Greg!
hey,
So
So-
sorry. The job shadowing at the post office today. It completely slipped my mind tonight.
alright. So, to give you a brief upkeep here, we found Sahar's brother. Sahar's brother was dead. We re-killed him, so he's double dead. I went to the cultists, talked to them about the dragon. I got kidnapped, and I was bound up. Ben went to go get them. They came back with Ben's guiding them, and they held a knife to my throat. Ben got captured, and then Corin distracted with a song, so they freed Ben, but I was still captured with a knife to my throat. Walking out the door, Sahar tried to pull me out, and she did pull me out, and he missed hitting me, so I didn't die instantly. But we started battling again, and he hit me, so I got 2 death saves on me now, so I'm dying currently. And she's just chasing the leader, and you're being chased around Tom and Jerry style by the 2 guys on the outside.
Pretty much.
Sounds like me.
Yeah.
And
They were
that's
trying to sneak up on you and capture you, but you heard them.
Well, don't worry, Kitty's Gregor's here to save the day.
And I have no weapons, no potions, no nothing on me because, like creepers, they grabbed everything off my body while I was knocked unconscious, and I'm still bound. So yeah,
Yep.
that's what happened.
Well,
Doing
2 are
well again,
2 are going to
sorry.
attempt to hit 2 for Red and 2 for Gregory.
Wait, 2 for Gregor, what?
And 2 will attempt to hit you, and then 2 will attempt to hit Red. I will use shield for you if it's necessary. Red, you take 5 slashing damage as one of them hits you.
Okay.
An 8 and a 17, so Gregory casts shield, uses 2 things from his staff to avoid damage. Corin, it's your turn.
Corin comes over to Mila's body and goes ahead and takes a dagger and cuts her.
That will take
Oh,
your
God.
full action, your action to do that.
You scared me for
I
a
do
second.
so, and then healing word her.
Okay.
For a second, I thought you were gonna be like, I take my dagger and I slit her throat.
Top 10 anime materials.
Christ, come on!
She doesn't hate me that much. I don't.
All right, Mila, you are conscious with 7 hit points. And you are actually unbound. You have no weapons on you, but you are alive, you are awake, and you are no longer bound.
And I tell her, we will talk about this after the battle.
Gregory, there are 2 cultists on you. You have 2 level 1 spell slots remaining, and you have 0 level 2s. What does Gregory do?
Well, they're gonna get attacks of opportunity if I move, right?
Yes.
Well, there's only one thing I can do. Since it's a close range battle, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
You've already done that for today.
Oh, okay, good. In that case, base, roll 20 now. I'm gonna just Magic Missile.
Alright. Left or right?
Left, please.
Okie dokie. Actually, that's enough to kill it, so the other one goes to the other one. Okay.
Listen, son. Ben, you have a few choices here. You can die to me or die to them. Which is it? I was talking about the cultists, by the way, when I said died to them.
Yeah.
Since I'm awake now, am I at the very last turn you said, or?
You'll roll. Go ahead and roll initiative again. I'll give you back the initiative you had before. Unless this is better. But you are technically prone, so. Okay.
Yeah, my first one was a lot better.
It was 18.
Yeah, 18.6. Well, 18, 16. But I still get to go right now, though, right?
No.
Or no?
This guy is going to attempt to dash. Upwards. Okay. Mila, it's your turn.
How much movement does it take to stand up?
It takes half your movement. So 15 feet for you.
Alright, I'll go ahead and stand up. Is it an action to yank the dagger out of Corin's hand that used to clip my binds?
Would he allow you to take whatever weapon he used for this? It's a free action if he allows you.
Just take it.
Okay.
I imagine I'm just probably just like, kind of just dangling in front of her, blade in it, me holding the blade.
And if I did dash, do I still get an attack since I was his bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 15 feet, not going that way.
Okay, which way are you going?
Right to Sahar, and then 5. Right there. And then I'm gonna use one of my new attacks. Can I do Dissonance Whisper on that dude since he's within 60 feet?
Yes, you can. You don't have your dagger with you, but you are attuned to it, so... And that one requires material components.
What?
I think that was just verbal.
Yeah.
And yeah. Dissonant Whispers. Alright, let's see.
I hate not knowing what they rolled. This is the most painful thing about this game.
Sorry.
It's how I DM.
Alright. You see him stumble for a second, but he does manage to save.
So he just takes 5 damage then.
Yes. But you dealt. He's looking pretty fucking rough. It looks like he just looks like he got hit by a fucking train.
I'm gonna say Ben is with me though. Is that okay? Like he went back in my pocket.
Or he can still be with Corin. It's fine. We're not too worried about where Ben is right now.
I know this is kind of not good for us as characters, but doesn't the guy get to move since he failed?
He passed.
Oh, okay. That's right, sorry.
If he failed, he'd be dead.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Red.
Okay. Gonna. I'll try it again.
Alrighty.
I believe in you, Red. You can do this. Oops, there goes my soda.
13.
It hits.
Good job.
That's 7 if they move.
Right. You basically chop off like his left arm. he is not looking good.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Sahara, it's your turn.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to move. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Wrong tool, wrong tool. Abort, abort. You only have one. Mila. It'll return to you on a long rest.
I'm gonna shoot at him again.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
I want to, as I'm watching the cultist run away, I want to run up directly behind Mila and kind of use her shoulder as like a balancing point for my crossbow. And as he's running away, Sahara's just gonna look down her sight and then release it, and it's gonna go straight through the back of his head and out one of his eyeballs.
Yummy.
She
Damn.
makes me so proud.
His eyeball actually gets pinned to that little wall right there. The bolt running through it.
Haha!
But he is dead. Was that all your movement? I don't know how much you used.
I'm behind Mila, so I have 10 movement left, I think.
Yeah, because she was. I'll put myself back. She
Because-
was right here, I think.
If I
No, she's
remember
right.
correctly, putting myself in front of Mila was all of my movement.
Yeah.
So Sahara's just gonna start running back.
All right, well, hearing the commotion, a bunch of twig blights come out of the bushes and rush towards you. It seemed that Favrik alerted them to something going on. They were going to go for him, but something else happened. But they used their full movement to get here. All right. 2 for these, 1 for red. Uh, 12 and a 20 to hit, so I think the 20 hits you. So you take, red takes 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And Gregory, this one's toward you. It's an 11.
That misses.
Yep. Alright, that's their go. Corin, it's your turn.
Which one is weakened? The one on the left?
The one on the right is the one that's missing an arm currently.
The one on the left hasn't been damaged. Okay.
The one left has, he is damaged, but it's not like physical that you can tell.
I think the one on the right is gonna die if they move.
Well, they didn't move, so.
Alright.
Does that go away if they don't move on their next turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Backing up red, I'll take a shot at the one on the left.
Alrighty. That hits. And you're just gonna pin him to the wall.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and just inspire red.
Okay. Red, you feel inspired. Gregory, it is your turn.
Face the great shovel.
It hits.
19.
I didn't move.
7 bludgeoning.
Bong.
Oh.
He's dead. Gregory, something to tell you. Just that you can go ahead and move. Go ahead and move. Your book, the zombie or skeleton does not die on the next dawn. It'll stay with you. I have changed that.
Oh.
However,
Excellent.
at present, you can only have one at a time with your book.
So perma-zombie as long as it doesn't die, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna move over here, see what's going on, and actually, you know what? So that's unfair, man. I'm gonna roll a since I don't know what's going on either, and I'm gonna roll a dice, which will determine which way I run.
Okay.
10 or under or down, 10 or above, left, or 11 or above. You get it. Going down. There we go. That's my turn.
Alright, Mila, it's your turn. You have a dagger in hand, and you are surrounded by twig blights.
Do I happen to remember how much health these things have, DM?
Well, you remember that they're relatively fragile.
You know what? I can't risk it. I'm too weak right now. I think I'm just gonna start running back to try to get my health potion back.
Note that you can disengage as a bonus action.
Yes, I would love to disengage first, please.
Okay. You do still have your action.
Can I use my action to dash?
To dash? Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, that'd be cool with me.
I mean, you won't be able to find your potion right now, but...
Put myself right there.
Okay. Red, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see if I hit.
You can do it.
Gonna do Booming Blade again, just so he doesn't run.
All right.
Well,
All right.
Oh,
you-
I don't think he's gonna run.
I don't think he's running. The moment you slice into him, he just kind of slumps to the ground, and then like a half second later, he just kind of explodes slightly. But he is dead. And you're covered in a little bit of red. You got red on you.
You got red on you, Red.
Yeah.
All right. Since I don't know what's happening, I'm just gonna run outside.
Mm-hmm.
Can I mentally yell twigs?
You could have done that on your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mentally yell out twigs. Lots of them.
I'll
I don't remember what
go.
they're called.
Okay. I will go like this, and since no one's there, I'll just move one back.
Okay.
That's my movement. That's my turn.
You could have peeked around the corner and saw nothing there, and then you can move 2 more spaces to the other side if you want.
I only have 25, so I can move 1 more space. Oh wait, no, never mind. You. Oh, okay, I get what you were saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
There
move
you
there
go.
then.
Sahar, a small army of twig blights has showed up.
Alrighty. She's gonna get right in there.
All right.
She will attack the one to her left first.
Go for it.
The one to her right.
Jesus Christ.
And then she shall use her action surge
Okay.
Oh.
to attack that one. And
All right.
that is her turn.
Okay. Just gonna move these guys out of the way. Okay. First one is from the guy to your north. A 20 to hit. You take 4 piercing damage. And then the other 2, which are flanking you, so these have +2 to their hit. One of them does manage to hit you for 2 damage. So from that onslaught, you took a total of 6.
Question.
All right.
Was the 20 a nat 20?
No. And nat 20 don't matter for her anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna miss sure.
Cultists are dead. Corn, it's your turn.
Hearing twig light from Mila, he starts running outside and take a look what's going on.
And you see that half of them are dead already.
To the right, to see Gregory just coming up here with.
I killed 2 of them.
Good job, Greg. And just sees an army of them. Watch that. And taking a shot at the.
You loose the arrow and it hits the wall over here.
Well. I'm just gonna end my turn standing here.
All right. Gregory.
Aha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't see shit.
Not really, no.
That's my turn.
All right, Mila.
Sorry. can I quickly check that table or them for my healing potions and my weapons?
Roll a perception check.
Ah, crap. Dogs.
You don't see any of them.
Very interesting.
Well, she's just trying to find him, like a quick scan.
No,
If
no,
she spends her action looking for him, she will find them.
Yeah, I'll do it. I need my shit. I need all my stuff back.
All right. Well, you use your action to find get the stuff you need.
Do I get all my stuff back?
Well, the stuff that you need for this fight.
So my weapons and my healing potion.
You can grab a weapon and your healing potion.
I'll grab my big blade.
Okay.
And then I'll start heading outside with my big blade. Now it's my turn.
All right. Red, it's your turn.
Okay. I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself and just keep running over there.
Okay. All right, Sahar, it's your turn.
Alright. I will first attack the one to my northeast.
Righto. Yeah.
And then the one to my north.
This one you swing and it, you figured, oh, I got this. You don't even look when you swing, but you swing short, and it misses.
She kind of glares at the twig blight.
And the twig blight kind of glares back with its non-eyes. You take a 20 to hit. You take 2 damage, and even it attacks Sahar. Odd, it attacks Red. All right. Sorry, Red.
It's okay.
Sahar, you take 3 more piercing damage as it hits with the 19.
These twig blights are doing better than the cultists.
Yeah, there's
Can
also
I
a lot more.
cutting word?
You can cutting words if you want to.
I will do it.
Okay. Roll your d6.
It's a
All
4.
right. So that 3 damage you just took, you don't take.
Yay!
As much as I love Bardic Inspiration, cutting words is so much better.
And Corrin, it's now your turn.
Arrow!
Yay! He's hit this time.
He did. He did. Nice.
He did.
He got another twig.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Gregory.
I'm going to run to right there, and maybe they face my firebolt. Hopefully these things are weak to fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, second least damage I could have done with that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you rolled a 1, it would still be alive.
Fuck.
Going off the math from the other text, I was guessing it had 4 health.
Mm-hmm. Now, since you guys had already got the XP for the cultists, you do not get more XP for them.
Damn it!
But you do get XP for the twig blights. I'm sorry, not 30. Not 40. 30. 30. 30. I said, whatever. I said 40 on accident. It's fine. 10's not a huge deal.
So actually 40.
It's supposed to be 30, but whatever. Just make it 40.
Okay.
Because I fucked up.
Well, we need a 550 more XP now.
To be fair, we needed that extra 10 considering the amount of bullshit we just went through.
Really? I came in and it seemed rather easy.
Oh, you don't know what the fuck just happened.
What happened?
Dude, we literally kind of ran in like head first in, not even come up with a plan, nothing. We just ran straight in, and he literally had a hostage situation on us.
Where I came in, it was the 4 of you against 3 of these guys that I was able to beat 2 of easily by myself.
He had a knife at her throat. We couldn't do anything, otherwise he just hit
Yeah,
her.
Mila
Okay,
almost
I
died.
understand now.
Yeah.
I understand now. It's just from the first perspective. It looked like,
Yeah, I
No,
know.
like
it looked like a bunch of scrubs were tripping you guys up.
I had planned to actually like talk to them and just like actually start insulting them and like making them mad at me.
You're
but-
just like, oh hey guys, what's up?
no,
I was-
I already had 2 fails, so I was almost dead. But got to the point where they're running out. They're like, if you try to stop him carrying her out, he will try attacking her. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it,
Oh.
guys. Try to get me out of there. So yeah,
Oh, speaking of healing.
I need it.
Oh my god.
Da, da, da. Okay,
I'm
so
getting
let's
my
give
shit.
let's give this book a whirl.
All right.
No, not
Make your
yet.
Arcana check.
Arcana. Yeah.
Yes, you succeed in raising
Holy
this
shit.
cultist
Skeleton.
as
Skeleton.
a skeleton.
Oh, and whoever wanted a cool pointy hat gets to have it now.
Oh,
Oh my god. I don't
oh,
want
okay, never
one.
mind. Never mind.
Fuck those
Can I
guys.
take one of their hats as I get the rest of my shit off of them?
There are 6 cultist masks.
I just want one.
You know, if we could take these guys as disguises and then infiltrate their base, and then
Is
I can
this
have
their
their
base?
lair.
This was their base. We smashed their roof in.
Dibs on the lair.
It's
Oh.
this broken building. Have at it, Gregory.
Thank you. By the way, I can't control that token.
You can't?
Nah.
Sahar
I-
would.
You gotta use the Gregory's.
I did.
No,
For some reason it didn't.
It
Oh,
has to-
nope, not that. I didn't mean to show that to players. Whatever.
Hmm.
Sahar would like to
Oh, you know what? I could do it
see
myself.
bodies.
Okay.
Okay, I'm getting all my
Oh.
shit back.
Hello,
I'm
there,
loading these
everyone. This is my new friend, Mr. Bonaparte.
What the
I
heck?
like it.
What the heck?
Sahar would honestly go and grab Falvric's body and then drag it over and just kind of throw it on the ground in front of Mila.
How do these healing potions work? Because I am desperately injured.
It's 2d4 plus 2. Oh, and I completely forgot about this. Sahar, around Favric's neck, you look, and he actually has something hanging from his neck. There is a vial.
Sahar will take it and inspect it.
Let me get the description real quick. This potion's clear liquid floats at the top of its container and has cloudy white impurities drifting in it. I forgot he fucking had this.
No, that sounds like.
Hey, were these guys using short swords?
They were
This is-
using
I thought-
scimitars.
I was about to say scimitars.
Can my skeleton use a scimitar? It says it can use a short sword, but stat-wise, it's the exact same weapon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a
And-
question. Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
also going to give it my short
I was
bow.
about to say, I thought you got the short bow so you can give it to it.
Yeah, I did. I give it my short bow and my arrows, but now it also has a melee weapon.
Can I harvest teeth from each of the cultists?
These are humans.
What is it with Mila and teeth?
Fine, I won't do it then.
I'm starting to grow very concerned.
To be fair,
Well-
I took more of them than she did.
Anyway, Mila, among your stuff that's they put in this coffer, there is something else in there. There are 3 diamonds.
Okay, do we know how much? Ow! Claws! Do we know how much they're worth?
Are they worth enough for a resurrection spell?
Corn would.
I could help with that.
In case somebody actually dies?
Well, if someone had Revivify, these diamonds would work.
How much are they worth?
There's 3 diamonds worth 100 gold pieces each. And you have a vial of unknown origin.
Sahar would try to figure out what it is.
Yeah, I think Sahar had that last. I don't think I found it.
Well, I'm more than willing to help out if anyone asks.
Okay, before we go on, do we want to go ahead and split the party loot before we start dying again? I start dying again?
That'd be great.
Alright, there's what, 5 members?
Uh-huh.
340 copper pieces.
Oh, Red, how do you feel about Mr. Bonaparte here?
To each of us?
I'm just looking.
Yeah. 340 to each of y'all.
At first, I thought it was an illusion, so I was like putting my hand through it.
101 gold pieces for everybody. Not gold, silver, sorry. 101 silver pieces for everyone.
And no, he's very real. He's a skeleton from one of these cultists I ripped out of their body.
16 electron pieces?
Electrum?
Yeah, 16 of those each.
Oh, that's neat. Normally only dwarfs carry those. That's neat.
Yeah.
5 of us.
Sorry, Red, I just kind of...
It's all good.
For some reason... What the fuck? Are you using your 3rd bar for something else?
29
Yeah, it was
gold
just for
pieces.
the temporary
Okay.
hit points, but I'll remove it.
No, I'm
Is it
just...
29?
Correct, 29 gold pieces a person.
We're rich!
I recently used most of my gold for something. What were
And 6 platinum pieces a person.
I think you use your gold for a bow.
I did. I spent 25 gold pieces.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you spent it on your skeletals.
You know, worth
Okay.
it.
Do we want to keep all the gems in the bag, or do we want to divide those up too?
Keep the gems in the bag.
Yeah, put them in there. If I need them for a spell, I'll ask for them.
I'm gonna take one of the potions of healing. Does anyone object to this? Just to keep on me?
How many are there?
There's 3.
Can Sahar have one as well?
I'd like to ask the DM a question.
Go ahead.
Does anyone else have any objections, or wants the last one?
Does anyone object to me giving an Arcana check on the unknown potion?
I was gonna actually have Sahar try to figure out what it is.
Oh, okay, sure.
Go ahead and take one of the healing potions, Sahar. I'll take the other one. So we'll have one left
Okay.
in the bag.
Okay, Sahar. You are not magically inclined. I would say you can attempt to roll an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Come
Do you
on with
need-
that double nat 20.
Gregory and Corin, do any of y'all want these scrolls that are in this bag currently?
What were they?
Darkness,
She's-
Augury, Continual Flame, and Thaumaturgy.
I'll take darkness.
Anybody object? Okay, you have a scroll of darkness now, Gregory.
Yay.
Corin, you want anything? Or are you good? Okay.
I can't use any of it anyway.
All right, Sahar. You don't really. You look at it, you shake it a little bit, and you like sniff it, but you have no idea what the origins of this are or what it does.
Yeah, she's slowly getting used to the idea that magic isn't entirely bad, so she's trying.
I mean, the armor that you have is like divine type magic, so
Hey, DM, if I wear one of these cultist helmets, does my AC go up at all?
no.
Damn.
Nice try.
Okay. I didn't ask.
I had a plan, but I kind of changed my mind now.
Since Corin just kind of walked up behind her, Sahar would turn around and be like, "Can you figure out what this is?" and hand him the potion.
I'm going to go ahead and look at it. What I roll? Arcana?
Yes, you are the only other one I will allow to roll Arcana.
What
Honest.
about Gregory?
Only because there's so many. If you use so many people doing the same role, it's just kind of.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought you meant like he's the only Arcana inclined. I was saying, what about Gregory? Magic.
Well, like you saw Gregory do before, he kind of tasted it to get a feel of what this thing can do. When you taste it, Corin, you feel lighter, and you actually levitate off the ground a little bit, and then you go back down.
Sahar's eyes go wide.
This is a potion of flying.
Or a potion of levitate.
It's flying.
I actually thought it was Featherfall for a second, but alright.
Did you
I
want to
don't
hold on to that, Sahar?
The what?
The potion, or you want to put it in the party?
She's not gonna keep the potion.
I'll hold on to it.
Okay, you can hold on to it.
Just because she's getting used to magic items doesn't mean she's ready to fly yet.
In the future, you see Sahar with a witch's hat on a broom.
I'm glad you're finally starting to see things my way.
Where's the floating chickens? We need a floating chicken.
I can already do that.
I actually did some more research on Jurgal, which is the god of death that Sahar worships. And he's actually not against undead, as long as they're used to bring about more death.
The fuck?
All right, everyone, we go ahead and take a 5 to 10 minute bathroom break. We will be back in a little bit.
Which is really surprising.
Oh. Oh, it's mostly because it's just using the dead bodies. It's not reincarnating the soul. It's. I think it's supposed to be more symbolic that, well, not exactly symbolic, but that something he did is being used for something. It has a purpose.
He is a lawful neutral god, and his title is the Lord of the End of Everything.
I think this is the first character I've ever made that had any kind of religional tie.
So, she may not be against it because religious reasons, but maybe just because it kind of
It's
weirds her
gross.
out.
I don't really
Like-
feel like Greg is really religious.
I mean, like, Markru approved. Lady of the Undead, hooray!
God. Greg, did you see what happened last week's episode?
No, I didn't. What happened?
Oh God. So you got thrown straight up 10 feet over a wall.
You got yeeted.
Yeah. You
Yes.
also casted a firebolt spell, and then it exploded in your hand and knocked you out unconscious and hit other people near you too.
I'm glad to see he played the character exactly how I would have.
Oh my god.
You also enlarged Red, and he
See?
completely like destroyed the southern part of this building.
See exactly how I would have played it.
And
Thank
Sahar's
you,
brother.
DM. Thank you, DM. Quick
even
question:
said
was
hello
Sahar's
for you.
brother one of these cultists?
No, that was the that cocoon you opened up. That had his body in it, and he basically was like a revenant.
He was undead, and I actually looked it up, and revenants are basically undead that come back to life to kill the people that killed them.
Yeah.
So. And he gave me his armor once we killed him, and it's great because it's adamantine armor, which means I can no longer be critted.
Like Wolverine?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing though.
And I think everyone should have DM inspiration because
We do.
I already had DM inspiration.
Wait, what did we get the inspiration from?
From participating in the funeral pyre thing for my brother last session.
Did I have that? I could have saved myself.
You
forgot
would have
to-
had it. No, you used it. Remember?
Did I?
You used it last session at the end.
If I did, then I did.
That's
I won't
right,
mark
you
it down
did. I remember.
You were trying to persuade them, and you're just like, my rolls have been sucking all night, and you rolled like a 3 and a 9.
So, does anyone oppose to us killing off a few more of these scrub things and then taking a long rest after we get enough XP to level up?
That's what we were trying to do originally.
Yeah.
Tommy
Unfortunately,
says we should-
someone had to go back to the cultist.
Don't blame me. Blame Ben. It was Ben's idea.
How Ben's idea? He's a rat.
I have a quick
ideas
question.
Too.
All right, everyone back.
I also
Yep.
for the DM.
I have a quick question for our players. Sahara has extra chainmail that can be used. So if anybody would like it, then she will give it to them.
I don't know
Can
how to
you
wear armor.
use chainmail?
No.
No, it's heavy armor.
I think the only one that can use it right now is Red.
No, he can't. Only you.
Barbarian.
No, really?
Yep, I can't.
What?
Barbarians could do
I can only use medium armor and below.
What?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that the chainmail didn't go to waste.
See, the player of me agrees with Gregory. We should go after some more stick people. But the out of game me wants to see what that star is. So bad.
We have my skeleton if things get too heavy, and I still have one spell slot left.
Does killing
have
Gregory Skeleton give us enough experience to
It's
level?
not on the table, sadly.
It might be. Depends on the XP.
And it won't be enough experience, trust me. I've worked with these characters before.
And we'd have to be split between 5 people.
Or wait, does it cost you spell slots to use your book, Gregory?
It does not.
Depends in what regard. If I'm casting a spell, yes.
No, to like animate the dead, like you just did.
Oh, no, but I can only do it once a day.
Damn. Let me say, let's kill them all for 10 XP. There's 5 of them. Just reanimate them. We'll kill them
Oh.
again.
Oh.
It
Just
works.
take 5 days.
No.
Which
Sit here for 5
which
days.
does lead to my question
Yeah,
for
that's
the
a hiccup right there.
Which does lead to my question for the DM. Do they heal? Or are they always...
I will say that they can heal on long rests.
Okay, thank you.
Just for
I was-
to simplify shit.
Okay, thank you.
Gregory, can you reanimate one of those giant spiders?
I'm afraid it has to be humanoid.
You ruined the fun of everything, Gregory.
I don't make the rules of
I
necromancy!
was gonna say, it's not his fault the spiders aren't humanoid.
I mean, like, I believe there's a spell that's like greater animate dead, but I don't have that. I won't have that for a long time.
All right, everyone. You have defeated the cultists and the twig blights that came out and said hello. What would you like to do?
I'll give Corn back his blade I kind of snatched from him.
Happy gave it to you. Take
Huh?
it back anyway. I take it back.
I vote on checking out this building.
Which one?
The one above us, the Tetris piece.
Can I at least have a moment to actually, like, yell at Mila?
Sure.
No,
Let's
no,
take a
Greg
short
wants to
rest.
go.
Sure, I'll just be hanging out with Bonaparte.
Mila, what the fuck are you doing?
Seriously, what the fuck, Mila? You thought it was a good idea to go back to cultists? Really?
Alone?
Is Gregory going to that building right now, or is he still standing back?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you guys.
I'm playing with the skeleton.
I gotta let you guys settle this.
You can just imagine Red sitting there holding on to the skeleton's arms going like, woo!
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I had faith in y'all, and look at that, we were able to kill them. So hey, teamwork. None of us
Mila, we
dead.
literally could have done this from the beginning!
You almost died!
But I did.
I'd like to point
We
out.
were worried about you, we literally came back!
I'd
The
like to
hardest.
point out I kicked ass during that last.
Greg, not now!
I can't take this seriously. Okay. I will apologize to the group and thank Sahar for getting me out of the getting me out of that predicament, you know, and thank Korn for his dagger. So but I will quickly walk over to Gregory because he seems like to be the only one who is not pissed at me right now. So I'm gonna quickly head over there.
I'm glad Gregory finally has friends among the group.
This isn't over, young lady!
Now it's my
Nope.
chance to single out Sahar and Korn instead of Gregory being at
Mila,
the
you're
stake.
grounded for a week.
Mila will yell "bite me" in both of their head and run away.
You don't get it. We have the cool group right here. They're just the four of us.
I'm just controlling the skeleton to copy like the hand motions that Korn and Sahar are doing.
He does it.
Oh, God.
As Mila rounds the corner.
Son of a bitch! What's there?
Nothing.
Dead cultist.
God. Oh, I'm not mute. Shit, my bad.
You weren't on mute.
All right, where are you guys going?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head north after that stern discipline. Or what of.
Can I go in the building first?
Yes, Greggy, you can go in the building first.
Thank you. I'm not
Sahar-
asking because of my whole Gregor stick. I'm asking because I probably have the highest armor class right now.
Sahar actually says you could even say hello.
Okay, I'm going.
I feel like Mila will be like hiding under Gregory's cape, trying to get past Corin and Sahar without being noticed too much.
Gregory's going to kick open the door.
That doesn't exist.
Fear.
He just kicks air. Hello. Heaps of wreckage litter the interior of this ruin. In one corner stands a broken loom. But other than that, there is not much in here at all.
Cool. What's a loom?
There's that thing that weaves cloth together.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They used
God,
to
we gotta
make
take this with us.
tapestries.
I mean,
So
you could
hard
probably
just
take
says-
it and fix it up.
You could carry that if you want it.
You know
Can
how
you
big
just
those
go
things
through-
are?
Yeah, where's the cart? Where's the cart you have?
Mr. Bonaparte, I have a job for you.
Can a skeleton even carry that?
No.
Probably not.
I think so.
Hold on,
From-
wait.
Hey.
No, he's exactly as strong as Gregory is.
DM, from where we're standing, can we see what that star thing is?
You guys are close enough, so I'll go ahead and read it. On the east side of town, the lane opens up to form a small square. Several ruined buildings surround the south side of the square, but a larger intact structure to the north looks like a barracks. One lane leads southeast, another leads southwest, around the hill in the middle of the town, and a third way meanders north. In the middle of the square, leaning to one side ever so slightly, is a weathered wooden statue of a warrior clutching a spear and shield.
Oh, Mila's gonna check that shit out.
I'm gonna take a look at that.
Yeah.
Gregory follows from behind.
Is there any inscription?
There does not appear to be any inscription here.
Do we recognize this person?
You can roll a history check.
Can I roll a history check as well? Since we're
Sahar can at disadvantage because you're not from here.
Or is she helping me with my history check?
Not how that works.
Well, through our combined memories. Is this an exclusive check or can anyone join?
Anyone can attempt to join this one.
Alright, I'm in.
If you so wish.
Bouncing ideas off each other, trying to figure out who.
I've had the worst roll so far, despite being the most historic.
I got something.
Corin got some. He's a freaking bard of lore. He got this shit.
Among other things.
Gregory's memory is...
Corin,
quite-
you've heard stories about an old Neverwinter hero named Palion. He apparently defeated several monsters in Neverwinter Wood when Thundertree was first founded. That's pretty much what you know.
I'm probably
was his
doing
name?
this.
Palion. P-A-L-I-E-N.
Probably just trying my instruments. I'm doing this.
after hearing that, Sahar would just be like, looking around Thundertree and be like, well, it didn't seem to last.
The two buildings to your east and west appear to be empty.
Does the spear... I'm taking the spear and the shield is carved into the wood, right? It's not like an actual spear that someone placed there?
Correct.
Magical.
It is part of the statue.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could chop it off and use it as a shield. I don't think
Like-
it would work very well. though.
No, it would not work very well. It's
What was
amazing this
this-
thing has lasted this freaking long, to be honest.
Maybe there's something in the center of the statue.
Is it magical?
It might be. We haven't tried an Arcana check on it, which I'm going to do so now, actually.
Okay.
Actually, not.
17.
This thing is not magical.
Guys, I have an announcement. There's no magic in it.
I
Can
sit in the
try
chair.
shoving it?
I try shoving it.
Someone attempts to shove it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Gregory, you gonna help me?
Yeah.
Teamwork!
Why?
Okay.
Sahar's gonna try and
acrobatics?
stop them.
Or...
Yeah, I'm not.
Mr. Bonaparte wishes to get in on this.
Yes.
Add some extra non-muscle.
So that's
Well,
strength.
which of you has the highest strength score? And we will add assistance to this.
Oh, me and...
Sahar's
Bonaparte.
trying to stop them from pushing the statue over.
Corn is also.
We're not over, just sliding it, not pushing it over. It's not freaking vandalism.
We're not trying to push it over?
No, I'm trying to see if there's anything underneath it. Gregory! Sorry, it took me a second to realize what you were saying.
Sahar's like, wait, guys, no, stop.
Yeah, I think Corn is like, this is a historic, like, landmark.
By
here.
the way, I'm guessing Mila is strong. Wait, what's your strength score, Mila?
12.
Okay, you're stronger than either me or Bonaparte.
Alright. Nope!
No.
Sahar distracted
You-
me.
You almost crack your back trying to push this thing.
Gregory, you weren't helping.
I will admit I was holding back.
I was about to say either Sahar or Red is the strongest in the party.
Yeah, I have a
I think we're
negative.
tied.
I'm at 60.
Same.
I really thought you and Bonaparte had this.
I feel like there's something about this. Drive me crazy. I want to say there's maybe something underneath the statue.
I'll take a look at my spellbook right quick.
I sit in the chair. Do I see anything?
For the sake of time, there is nothing fancy about this freaking statue. It's a statue.
Oh, I
I
could have
figured.
greased it!
Why is there a star?
That's just
That's the landmark here. What the
yeah. That's just the thing for the landmark. I used the same thing in that dungeon.
It was
I used
one
those
in-
star things.
I hate this map so much.
I wish to check out this building up here if anyone doesn't oppose.
I'm following the skeleton.
Okay,
I'm
great.
gonna follow holding my back.
Okay, great. Kick. Hello.
Weird.
Okay.
Ugh.
Gregory kicks open the door.
Can
Oh,
I run
this-
around see if I see any
My
exits?
screen was only half on the building. I thought this building was a lot smaller
I
than
think
it
it's
was.
too late.
Yep.
Can I run around see if I see any other doors?
Well, no.
Other... No.
Gregory, get back there. Don't you fucking move.
I was mostly trying to see why was it doing that yellow thing, and each time I was moving my thing, I wasn't holding. But
Zombies!
As you open the door, these zombies stand up and attempt to attack. Roll initiative.
Yee! I'm gonna die.
quick question: does Bonaparte have his own initiative, or do I just use my free action to give him his
You
own
can.
turn?
I don't know. For some will say he acts on your turn.
Okay. Okay.
You just freely give him a red. What the hell is that for?
I think I clicked it by accident.
Oh, great. Gregory's one second to last, and he's
This
body
was,
blocking.
It's probably better this way.
To be fair, if Gregory went first, he probably would have burnt down this building.
Okay, on each of your turns, you can use your bonus action to command it.
Oh, that's fair. I wasn't really using my bonus action for anything anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, is that everyone? Believe so.
Yeah.
Boop. Let me get my undead battle. Corn, it's your turn.
Corn. It's like, oh, not these guys again. He thinks. But to be safe, he will go ahead and shoot him with the bow.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. You hit. Clunk. And just like the others, when you hit it, or when it takes damage, that puff of ash spreads around it.
I'm glad Corn did that because I forgot that these guys did that.
Mm-hmm.
Smell reminds me of home.
I had a feeling.
Sahar looks
Alright.
at Gregory weird.
All right, is that your turn?
I'm just gonna go ahead and just pass an inspiration for Mila because she has no chance with it. For sure.
Thanks.
All right.
Appreciate.
Mila, it's your turn. They have not acted yet, so you have advantage to hit.
Okay. How far does that gas go out? To what range?
It's a 5. It's if you were in melee with them.
Okay. I'm gonna get right in front of Gregory here. Oh, he's behind. And then I am going to Eldritch Blast the guy on the far right.
Okay. You don't get sneak attack, but that's a crit. Go ahead and roll damage because. All right.
Is that with crit?
Yes. Just like with the other one, a puff of ash comes around him. All right, and your turn.
And then so bonus action. Do I see that stairwell? What is
That's
that?
like it's kind of like an old ladder that just kind of sitting there. It doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, let me use my motion to move over, and then as a bonus action, can I go in defense mode?
No, you are not a monk.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Red, it's your turn.
How long since the last fight?
Your thing's still up. It has not been long at all.
Has it been past 10 minutes?
Your thing lasts an hour.
Yeah, no, I'm asking because of the inspiration that I was
That, yes, it has been. I would say it's been long, 10 minutes.
getting. Okay, just making sure.
I already removed it from your token anyway, so. But your armor Megathis is still up, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go in and towards the guy on the right.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hit him with my Great Axe.
Go for it. It hits. All right, let's see if he gets back up. He needs to beat a DC 16. Nat 20.
Wow.
You hit him. He falls. And rises again. To fight another day.
To fight another 5 seconds.
Probably, yeah. It's Sahara, it's your turn.
Right. She's gonna run forward and whoopah!
Alright, that hits. Still up.
Whoopah!
Alright, this one also falls. And slowly rises back up. It barely passed.
Oh man.
It passed by... If the DC was 10.
Okay, that's the end of Sahar's turn.
Alright, Gregory.
Gregory rushes in with fierce speed of a wizard. So not very fast compared to him, but not very fast compared to an average person. And Ray of Frost, the one on the right.
Alright. That hits.
5 cold.
DC 10. It falls and gets back up again.
Jesus Christ.
Mr. Bonaparte! Making him go after the one on the right. And Schwartz. Oh, yeah, the one on the left, yes. And Schwartz sword. Damn it, Mr. Bonaparte!
It hits.
Oh, wait, yeah, okay, I was just looking at the damage. Yeah.
Can you see it? You can see that though, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's whispering it, but whatever.
It might be because it says a monster. I don't know.
Jesus Christ!
What the fuck?
Oh!
A falls and gets just almost instantly stands right back up.
You should have reanimated these guys, Greg.
That's a left-handed attack, so could I... Oh, that's a right-handed attack, so could I do a left-handed attack with the skeleton?
No.
Oh. That's Mr. Bonaparte's turn, and mine.
Sorry, I'm just checking something really quickly. All right.
Oh, damn.
Uh-oh.
Red, you're in trouble.
I'm just gonna reveal all this now. The thing is, it had a dash to get to you, so these things kind of can't go any further. However, one attack will go for you. This first one for you, Red.
Okay.
21. Jesus Christ.
That definitely hit.
Sahar, this will be for you. Fuck.
What is with these
Jesus
zombies?
Christ. I don't know.
I'm just thankful that they're zombies and not those goddamn gargoyles.
There were gargoyles.
Remember the cave?
Oh, those stone things.
Yeah.
All right, Corin, it's your turn.
Takes 5 damage.
Oh, yeah, gargoyles.
And I get
alright.
poisoned, I think.
I'm going to get in behind Sahar. And just like, okay, there are a lot of zombies here. And I'm just gonna vicious mockery the one in the back corner there to the right one, red.
The higher one or the lower one? Okay, go ahead. These guys are so wise. What do you say to this thing?
I don't know what I can actually say to a zombie since they don't care. I know something.
That's offensive.
Oh,
they don't care.
right.
Um,
Sorry, Red, I forgot about that. We'll see if that, First, Red, we'll see if that kills him. No, it doesn't.
Say,
But, it doesn't activate that. It seems
I-
that after they activate it, they don't do it again.
I have something for your, vicious mockery.
go for it.
Your mom is so fat, the adventurer thought her ass was a portal to the Shadowfell.
Jesus Christ.
Nerd slam. Bam.
Unfortunately, they saved.
Yeah, they did. Done really, really fucking well now. I don't know why. Be glad you're not fighting the fucking dragon.
Oh
They have a
my god.
They have a leprechaun on their side, you guys.
And that ends your turn. It's Mila.
Alright. Let me zoom in here because I can't really see shit right now. I'm going to take my bow and arrow and try to shoot this guy right here.
Okay,
The one
Go
that's already
ahead.
been activated.
go for it. That hits, and
Holy shit.
because you nat 20'd, its thing does not activate, so it just kind of it explodes, pretty much, in a puff of ash.
Well, yeah, so he doesn't activate though. You only activate once though, right?
It's for flavor. It basically just poof. It basically disintegrates, almost.
Okay.
Apparently, you didn't need the inspiration.
And then I will run. Actually, nope. I will stay right here and be protected by my friends. And now will end my
Okay.
turn.
All right,
I'll just shoot from afar.
Red, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the one to my right. The one below the one that's dead.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna use Booming Blade.
Go for it. It hits. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As the puff of ash spreads around and it gets almost in your lungs, you succeed.
You snarf it out.
It seems like a poison.
These are poison, right? So
I think it doesn't specify that, but I think it qualifies as poison. So.
Okay.
All right, that ends your turn.
Yes, that is my turn.
All right, Sahara, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try and kill the zombie that's in front of me.
All right. All right, DC 16. No,
Finally.
it did.
And then she's gonna move over here and hit that one.
Go for it. It hits. Moving the dead ones off the board real quick. All right.
That's the end of her turn.
All right. Gregory, it's your turn.
Face my firebolt. Well, one in front of Sahari.
It hits.
Perfect 10.
No.
Yeah, he said that.
And the one in the back top face is Bonaparte's short bow.
Oh, Bonaparte's going to use his short bow, huh? Okay.
Yes. I didn't spend 25 gold pieces for nothing.
That's fair. It hits, and thunk. It's still, moving. It's still good to go.
Great. I'm going to go over here. And then my
Yep.
turn.
Did it activate his smoke bombs as he hit him?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Trust me, I've been poisoned by one of those beings. I'm gonna remind you.
I remember.
Now,
All right.
is it poison damage, or do you get the...
It's not
Status
poison.
effect.
It's basically like a poison status effect.
Okay.
Anyway,
So
top
status
one.
effect is worse.
Yeah, top one for red. Natural one. He misses. And you know what? He falls prone. As he swings and misses and just kind of falls down. Second one at Sahar. 11 does not hit.
Nope, rope.
It punches where it thinks you are, but it turns out that its eyes were looking two different ways, so it missed horribly. Corin, your turn.
Alright, Corin's gonna hold a vicious mockery until after Mila's attacks her.
Might I ask why?
He probably felt, god damn, because if I attack now, then it's just gonna act. Whatever, it doesn't make a difference, does it?
It really doesn't make a difference what time
Yeah.
you use it.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, vicious mockery it is.
Which one?
The one that is still standing.
Okay. You know, it's stupid that psychic damage would activate it, so I'm not gonna fucking activate it, because that's just fucking stupid.
Oh,
It passed anyway.
We'll just
Jesus
go
Christ!
forward.
Just by 1 again.
Technically by 2, but yeah. And they have a -2 to their wisdom score.
This is insulting.
Only a -2.
If that ends your turn, it's me. Let's go.
Yeah.
DM, I have a very strange question that you would have to answer.
Mm-hmm.
If I threw my beak blade at the zombie who's still standing, handle first, would the zombie catch it?
No.
No?
No, why would a zombie catch it?
I didn't know if like instincts would tell him to catch something that's been thrown at him or not. That's what I was wondering.
That's not gonna freaking activate that thing that I did.
Damn.
Nice
You
try.
already know what I was thinking. I say that's psychic damage. Okay. Crap. I guess I'll short
It's
bow
also
the guy who's
piercing
prone.
damage.
Alright, attack at disadvantage. Because it's disadvantage.
prone.
Yeah, and you're doing it from range.
With the short bow?
Yes.
Range
it's
attack.
it's only advantage if it's a melee attack.
Yeah. And you don't get
Okay.
sneak on it at disadvantage. That hits. Go ahead and roll. Pretty good chunk of damage, but
You get sneak.
no sneak, it's
Oh, right.
disadvantage.
Oh, I thought because Red's dead next to it and everything.
Nope, because it's a disadvantage, you do not get it, unfortunately.
Ah, okay.
And your turn, Mila?
Yeah. I guess that's my turn.
Red, this guy is prone in front of you.
Okay, I will attack it. With Booming Blade again.
At advantage, of course, because you are in melee. Hits.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Alright. Sahar. It's your turn.
Sahar's gonna look between the two zombies and then to Red and say, and she points her sword at the unexploded one.
Were you asking like for permission?
Well, she's asking if he's fine being in the,
Oh yeah, he doesn't care.
Okay, so she will attack it.
If there's anyone here that's good at taking it, it's both of you. That hits. Both Red and Sahar, make your con saves, please.
No!
That's gotta hurt.
Oh, man. Sahar, you are considered poisoned. So you have disadvantage on your next attacks.
Alright, I don't take any damage though.
No.
Okay.
Does anyone else think that looks like a skull mushroom cloud?
She will cough a bit and then sigh and then just try and hit him again.
You do get another concept at the end of your turn, so... Oh, nice.
Wow.
Another con save. You're good.
That's the end of her turn.
Gregory.
Gregory will take a step here, and at the bottom one, a firebolt.
Hits.
For 1 fire damage.
Pew.
Okay. I will step out of the way. And, aiming at the top one, short bow from Bonaparte.
Even with disadvantage, that hits.
Oh, didn't even realize that. But yes, good.
That's gonna end your turn.
Yes.
Alright, this one stands up, and since it's not technically moving, so I don't think it activates Booming Blade.
No, it has to actually move like 5 feet.
Yes, that's what I thought. It's one of those weird ones because it actually spends movement and all that crap. Anyway, first one, Cord Red. 18 to hit. It's 5 bludgeoning damage.
And he takes 5 damage.
Yes, he does. He's fine. He's still up. Sahara, this one's toward you. Natural 20. However, because of your new armor, you only take 2 damage.
Haha!
Adamantine armor is fucking great. And it ends their turn. Corin.
I can enter her Sahara space and attack and move out, correct?
Yes. It will get an attack of opportunity at him. Both of them will, actually.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Shoot. I'll just vicious mockery the bottom one.
Okay. Jesus Christ!
What is this nonsense?
That's 2 nat 20s in a row, by the way.
I have some fucking genius zombies here.
I don't understand you. What's going on? These zombies be retarded.
By the way, I found the most perfect analogy for describing the difference between intelligence and wisdom yesterday. Intelligence is knowing that a tomato is not a fruit.
Oh yeah, I think I read about this.
But wisdom is knowing not to put a tomato in a fruit salad.
Yeah.
But fruit salad is just salsa.
There was other things that
Tomato,
also related to
I should
fruit
say.
things, but
Tomato salad.
Alright, Corin, if you didn't have anything else.
yeah, I'm done. There's nothing else I
Alright.
can do.
Mila.
I'm gonna shoot the zombie in front of Sahar.
Okay. No disadvantage this time. You do get sneak. It hits. Yes, a 9 hits. Roll 2d6 for sneak, please.
Oof.
It's not saving. At DC 24, the max can roll is 23. It's not saving. It's dead.
And then I will move right there. Pull out my beak blade, and that would end my turn.
Okay. Red, you now have flanking with Mila on this.
Okay.
The only way you're missing is if you nat 1.
Alright, let's go. Wait, I don't know why I put advantage again. It's a 7 plus 2.
Yeah. Like I said, the only way you're missing is if you nat 1, and yeah, it hits. Alright, let's see. It goes down and comes right back up.
Alright. That's my turn.
Sahar.
I'm gonna hit it!
Man, I am rolling really fucking well for these things.
What is going on?
I don't know. It's still up.
It's the magic of undead.
Ah!
It's still up.
21. That's triple.
Oh,
It's dead.
Mike.
You see, it took a necromancer to know just the right spot.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh
now,
my god.
now for funsies. How much damage would that have done?
Let's see. That's really good damage.
Jesus.
I was expecting 2 ones.
Just for funsies, just roll a constitution for him anyway.
No, because in that 29 negates it.
Also was fine.
Still do it anyway.
But you guys get 50 XP each. Is that enough to level up, you guys?
Yeah, it should be.
If each of us get 50, then yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, we're level full.
You just over because I gave you that extra fucking 10 on accident. But yeah, you upon your next long rest, you guys will level up.
Let's go back to the druids and rest
Go
up.
back to the druid.
Oh my god.
Got it immediately.
Oh god, okay. Let me explain why we have an undead with us.
Well, let me go and give you a description of this area. The barracks appears to have weathered the years better than most buildings in town. Its rooftop features a simple battlement, and arrow slit windows confirm it was built to serve as a small keep in times of emergency.
Is there anything like still like intact around here?
I did mess up. That ladder does go to a trapdoor to the roof.
It's just a roof.
The north chamber has 3 double bunk beds, which have been kind of rotted over time. Oh no, the north one has 2 and the south one has 3.
This place already has more furniture than the druid's place.
Is there
Right.
any traps on the trap door or open it?
No, it does not appear to be trapped.
Cool,
The
I'll go over it.
northwest of the main area of the barracks was a kitchen and pantry, which contains piles of well-rotted sacks of barrels that once held salted meat. The foodstuffs have long been devoured by vermin.
Was that upstairs?
That's actually to the roof.
Is there anything on the roof, like weapons or any of that?
No.
So
Okay,
back to the druid.
Sounds good to me.
Druid.
So,
Mila?
Greg, what's
Yeah.
your excuse for bringing an undead inside?
I'm a necromancer, that's my excuse.
Mila will walk
Good.
over with her disguise kit, and she's gonna try to disguise the undead as a living being, or at least like put a cloak on it, try to hide its figure.
But I'm not gonna lie to that druid, he's our pal. He knows I do this from time to time.
So you don't want me to do that?
No, I'm gonna be honest with the druid.
Well,
Mila's gonna be eating an apple and just taking her time walking back because she is very tired and still a little beat up.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty late now. With all the fiascos you guys have gotten into. There are still 3 buildings you have not explored.
Nope, I'm going to rest. I'm going to the druids.
Rest first, please.
oh, now she wants to go to the druid.
I heard that.
It was meant
His
to be
butt
heard.
heard about that.
Is that power?
Yeah, Sahar's following.
Okay.
She's contemplating how much more dexterous she will be.
I'm gonna be so smart after the snap.
Mila's just gonna sit in the corner, like slumped over, just trying to catch her breath, exhausted.
Good pal, I have something I need to tell you, and I need you to promise me you won't freak out.
What is it?
Okay, you remember how I told you that sometimes I can make zombies and undead and things?
Uh-huh.
I've made one.
He just... If you could hear his face palm.
Mr. Bonaparte, please come on in.
He just kind of little slack. I was like, oh, god damn it. But he will continue to work on what it is he is working on. He is currently brewing antitoxin potions.
Oh, excellent. Well then, Mr. Bonaparte's going to just sit in the corner over here while I take a nap.
Mila's gonna use her foot and just shove Bonaparte away from her like a full space, so she just rests in the corner. He's
A single tear goes down his eye socket.
Is it currently nighttime, DM?
It's
move
pushing
him.
it, yeah.
I'm
Gregory.
going to go ahead and pull out the music box then.
Okay.
Gregory, move him over 5 foot to the left.
Ah, Mr. Bonaparte, please do that.
I moved him with my foot. I just can't move his token. Just keep seeing this blue box keep coming up. I'm like, ah.
I think we're all just going to take a long rest now.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Some music.
Actually, can I talk to Sahar?
No, you can't. It's not allowed.
No. Can you go to private chats or no?
You guys can, if you want to do a thing, go ahead.
Yeah, private chat. Cool.
No, I meant, but I
Alright.
mean, no, not like. Do it in
That's why
front
I
of
asked, and
do
you're
it,
like,
no,
sure.
no, I mean, you can do a thing, just do it in front of the class, please.
I need to pick my my level 4 spells anyway.
I need to decide what I'm going to take.
We gotta figure out what happens with me.
So is Mila and Sahar doing something, or no?
No, because I forgot we are leveling up and I have no idea what that means for me.
Okay. So
I
you
can
all
help you.
bed down for the night. I mean, if you guys need to level up shit, you can do that. That's fine. So you all bed down for the night.
Yep.
I can help you level up if you want.
Woohoo! I get a new cantrip.
Red, would you please join me in private chat, please?
Okay.
As sleep takes you, you go to almost like a dark place. It almost seems like a void around you. You can't tell which way is up, which way is down. And suddenly, thump, 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 you are surrounded on all sides by walls of ice. It seems you've become trapped. What do you do?
I start freaking out and I do I have my gear with me?
Yes.
I switch my Great Axe into Maul and start trying to hit the ice walls.
Make a few attack rolls, please. Make like 3 attack rolls. Doosh, doosh, doosh. The wall doesn't seem to be budging a whole lot. And you, in your frustration, you go into a rage. Make 3 more. You start seeing cracks. You keep going and going and going. And you hear a release. And with one final smack, the walls shatter. You begin falling. And falling. And falling. And suddenly you wake up. Shorter breath. Your breath is actually, you can see it, it's frosted. You look down in your hands, and your hand is a weapon that you don't recognize. Go to the magic items list and find Winter's Well. The weapon appears pitch black almost, with large chunks of ice at the end of it. With it, with this, you can now cast Armor of Agathis on yourself once per day at your highest spell level. In addition, whenever you hit with this weapon, you deal an additional 1d4 cold damage. Still with me?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and return to General.
It's really good.
You know, I'm gonna go on impulse. I'm gonna go with that one.
And you could always... Moxie's a familiar, right?
Yep.
You could always turn them into an owl, because owls have dark vision.
Yeah, but
Or you could just turn
a
them into an octopus.
a crow is the symbol of death. So
You could also turn them into an octopus and just stick them on your face.
I have considered that.
I'm thinking of you taking that attack spell for my level 2. Or maybe the ability to cure poisons and diseases.
All right, everybody. Sleep takes you. And when you wake up, you feel refreshed. You get your spell slots back, and you feel a little stronger.
I'm going to roll for health.
Okay. Red is the final one to wake up, and when he does, you see him all of you see him gasp, and his breathing is ragged, and his breath, you can see his breath is like almost ice crystals are forming out of it. And his weapon looks much, much different. It's almost black now, with large chunks of ice attached to the end.
I have a quick question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
We get half of our hit dice back?
Half rounded up.
Rounded up, okay.
Otherwise, if you had 0, you get and you were level 1, you get 0 back, which is just stupid. That's one of the few ones that's level rounded up.
I don't think you have to roll hit dice when you have a long rest.
They're rolling for health for level up.
No, I was actually trying to get my health back up.
Oh.
How does it go for your health leveling up?
Well,
Is it
you'd roll a hit die, or you can take the average,
What's the hit die one?
like what you just rolled.
D8 plus 2?
Yeah, and you just rolled a hit dice, so it's kind of like that, but
I mean, if you want me to take that, I will, but that's not what I meant for that to be, but...
it was a 2, so go ahead. And
Oh.
if you want to roll or take the average, that's fine. Fucking update. Okay. Is anybody else rolling, or are you guys gonna take average?
I'm gonna take the average.
I'm still making decisions.
Okay.
I've got a flat 40 HP now.
But we would go ahead and end it there, with the red waking up and weapon different, breathing cold almost for a hot minute. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Holy shit, man. So much time spent on those goddamn zombies.
Yeah, that fucking surprised me. I could not roll below a goddamn, like, 16.
I told you zombies were tough.
Slow as fuck, though. We could outrun them.
Wouldn't have leveled up.
Ooh.
Don't think I'm gonna take a feat. I think I'm just gonna increase something by 2.
Did you see the one I sent you?
No. Hang on 1 second.
It's called Elven Accuracy.
I didn't see that.
It increases your dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma score by 1. And you have advantage on an attack roll using dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Can you take a screenshot of it? Because it says I need my Twitch, and I do not know my Twitch password.
Which?
Guess we can use Burning Hands again.
So
I
basically,
think it's on
you
Discord.
increase your dex, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1 to a maximum of 20, and whenever you have advantage on an attack roll using dexterity or any one of those skills, you can re-roll one of the dice once.
Okay, I'm not trying to do that, but that does sound pretty good. You said it was dexterity, wisdom, or what?
Dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
I think I'll do it for dexterity. Goes up by 1.
And then
Nothing
whenever you
changed.
have advantage on an attack roll, which is more often since you're a rogue,
I got it.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and end it there. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and we will see you next time.
Well, I had fun. Sorry for being late.
How did your shadowing go?
Yeah, pretty good. It was a pretty boring day. Just watched
See if there's anyone to send you
sword mail,
to.
and then I rode in a car for 6
For
hours.
this one. But thanks. Good night, everyone. We'll see you
I
next
don't
time.
ever use fairy fire.
I think